All right, everybody. Hey, this is Jason, and I'm here to review the Hohner Golden Melody. But first, I just got to go through the checklist of guidelines to make sure that I'm okay. I'm not sure I remember them. Hey, Kate, what was the first one?
If possible, use a tripod or a selfie stick. No logos or trademarks visible other than the KHS brands. Avoid dark or shadowy places.
How's that?
Don't include bright light sources in the frame.
Is this okay?
Stand or sit in the middle of the room, away from the walls. Bow, don't stand or sit too close to the light source.
I think this is good.
Keep an ear out for heavy background noise. Try to minimize the lights, refrigerator, and other kinds of noises.
Pretty quiet, right?
Yeah.
Good. That's good. Yeah.
Quiet as a mouse.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? Oh, check it out. Dun, dun, dun. Here we go. I know you've been waiting on this. She's here. The new Hohner Golden Melody. All right, here we are. The unboxing of the Hohner Golden Melody. Probably going to see, before this video, even me demonstrating it. But this is the real demo that'll be on my YouTube channel. And then what I do for Hohner will probably be a little different, which is why you want to subscribe today. And furthermore, if you want to know even more about what's going on with me, tune into my Patreon. Patreon, you'll get all the stuff that I can't tell you on YouTube. Here we go. I have not seen this harmonica yet, and I'm excited. I've been playing harmonica for most of my life. I'm nearly 50 years old. If you go back to my earliest YouTube videos, you'll find that I was a Golden Melody player exclusively, right? This was my jam. So when they told me they've changed the Golden Melody, I was like, oh Lord, right? Is it gonna be better? It can't be better. It was perfect. What do we have here? Let's find out. All right. We got this box. A lot of people talking about these boxes, whether they're necessary or not for the environment. I'm not going to comment. I do know that they do prevent theft. I'm opening the box and make sure we unbox properly so that everybody can see everything. This is it. I've not seen this. I'm not lying. I'm telling you the truth, right? You guys are seeing the real thing. Now, the video I'm about to record for Hohner will be after I've kind of assessed this a little. You guys are getting the very first impression. And some more will be on Patreon. Okay, here it is. All right, so now, first of all, what's different is the box. The box is different. It's this like old school, like they used to put some of like the tremolo harps in this, what do you call this material? It's like, it's not cardboard. It's like nicer than cardboard, but it's like, it's not wood either, okay? Here we go. You're going to see it before. I'm going to see it on the camera at the same time that you do. Boom. Now, there we go. All right. So first impressions, okay? So here's another Golden Melody, right? Here's the old one, okay? So we can see right away that this comb on the outside is protruding a lot more than this one. Is that a good thing? I don't know. Personally, that scares me. Now, this is the most stunning difference. What is that divot and why? Let's find out. Oh, there goes some information right here. It's just some warranty instructions and a coupon. Okay, there it is. Now, oh, look at that. Look at that. There's space in between there. You can see, I can see you through there. All right. Different graphics. There's the front right there. And so there's that divot. They say that's where your finger goes, but my finger goes like farther. So my finger's not going to fit in there. It doesn't feel right to me. So I don't know what the point of that divot is, but it looks pretty cool actually. Now I did see a picture of this. Somebody leaked a picture of this, and I did see it. So I was prepared for this. Okay, but that actually looks a lot cooler. I just don't know. No, let's play it, okay? So first of all, it's in the key of C, and that's nice. They put a little label on the side. That's an improvement, because most of us now are storing our harmonicas vertically. So we want the C right up there. And I don't like when the stickers are there and your mouth gets all over the sticker. People put the sticker there. I don't like that. I think it's silly. It's light. It's even lighter than, I think this one feels heavier to me. Yeah, this one's a little lighter. That is very cool looking there. Now, my first concern, though, is that, 5 draw is right in that area. 5 draw and 5 blow. Will that be darker sounding, right? Because it's not opened up, right? I don't know that there's a way to open that, okay? Like, if I open that, I might need to put a brace, and then what happens? I'm going to have this divot thing sticking out. All right, so this is just first impressions, just looking at it. All right, I'm not going to edit this video. I'm going to leave this like this for the most part, okay? This is embossed right there. Now, this is curious too. There's no screws on the top. So what does that screw there do? And that screw there? I'm guessing in some way or another, that's what's locking the cover plates down. We'll take these off by the end of this video. Okay, here we go. First time playing it, key of C. A lot of people ask Jason, I can't learn overblows because I don't have a custom harp, or I don't know how to customize harps. Well, I didn't learn on custom harps. This is not a custom harp. You saw it come right out of the box. They didn't do anything special for me. They love me, but they don't love me that much. All right? I still got to do it myself or get someone to do it for me. Can it overblow? Let's find out. I can't get the overdraw. There's a 6 overblow. 5 overblow. 4. Okay. First impressions. I don't really like it. I'm just being honest with you. Maybe I could get used to it. I just feel like this divot right here it's bothering me. It's bothering me. It's my hands wanting to slide down into that. Now, as far as how the harp plays, it's Hohner reeds. They're nice. Now, when we go in here, and when we see what these screws do right here, I'm going to actually show you something I said I would never do, which is to show you how to kind of customize the harmonica. I'm going to change the action on this right in front of your face in real time, okay? You know what? I'm liking it more as I play it. Now, how does that 5 draw sound compared to the other notes? Here's 4. So that's coming, that noise is coming right out of that area right there. Right out of the bottom, right near the divot. Now, if I go to 5. Is 6 louder? I mean, it's higher note. I feel like I do hear a little bit of a muffle on that note. On 5 and 4 on 5 draw and 5 blow. Maybe, I don't know. It's certainly not pronounced enough to be a big concern. 5 overblow is a little tough. Okay, first impressions, not bad. I think unfortunately this golden melody is customized, okay? It's not customized much, but it's had a once over by Tom Halchak, okay? So it's not a fair comparison from this to the old one, okay? But it's just a good thing. But I think this harmonica is really good. Maybe let's see. Is there any air leak that I can see? Zero. Okay. Let's get into the nitty gritty. Let's take it apart and see what she's made of. It's going to need a Phillips head screwdriver. All right. My little case right here. Okay, here we go. We're going to take it apart right in front of you. I am getting more blind every year. You know, let me find a better screwdriver than this. So that's a little different. That screwdriver should be good enough, but I feel like I need a bigger, kind of stronger one. Okay, I got a little better of a screwdriver. Let's see how this works. So it's a very small Phillips head. I can't even tell if it's coming out or not. Maybe it doesn't come out all the way. Oh yeah. Okay, let's try the other side. Let's see if that worked.
All right, that one's coming out. All right, let's see if that worked. All right, I'm dropping the screws on the table, or one screw. So, yeah, that should remove the cover plates in some way. We'll find out how that worked in a minute. This one's a little stubborn, to be honest, right? I'm not sure how this is. I could have a better screwdriver than this one. That would help.
See, you're watching Patreon now, right? This isn't good. This isn't good, guys. I don't like this. And I really don't care if Hohner signs up to my Patreon and finds out about this. This is not good. I can't get it off. So this will not be on the YouTube video, right? You know, I'm going to take a knife now and see if I can get the knife in there to loosen it.
Again, maybe if I had a really good screwdriver, that would have made a difference. Not good. I can't get it off. And neither of them are getting this off. And the bolt, it's stripped very easy.
I don't think this video is going to make YouTube, right? Or some of it might, right? But, man, be glad you're on Patreon, because if you don't plan to work on this ever or clean it, no worries. But the rest of us need to be able to get into our instrument, and this added feature, which, you know, I'm guessing the cool thing is it took the bolts from being visible on the top and put them on the side. Well, this is not good. This is not good. It's not working good. Even the way that other one came out fine, was still awkward. It's an awkward position to put it in. Well, I'm going to say I can't get it off. So we can't even adjust the action and do that like I want to do on the video. I'm like not willing to give up. But I really want to. I got a lot of stuff I need to do today besides this, including review this harmonica for Hohner, for their website. I think I'm going to call them and tell them I'm not willing to review it. I think that's what's going to happen. All right. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to put the other screw back. This video is not even going to be on YouTube. This is Patreon only. Patreon patrons, don't buy this harp. End of story. There's my review. Don't buy it. Go find an old one on eBay. An old Golden Melody. Or find one from Rock and Ron's or Tom Halchak. Not a functional design. You're welcome, patrons. So it's a few days later since I recorded that, and I called Hohner. I told him, I said, listen, I can't do the review. I can't get the harmonica apart. And my contact at Hohner, Jimmy, who's actually Kate's cousin, believe it or not, my wife's cousin works at Hohner. And he said, look, it's a T7 screwdriver. Well, nobody told me that. Look, maybe it's in the instructions, maybe it's not. Here's the instructions. Let's see. I don't see it anywhere. Look, if it's in here, it's in the fine print. Oh, there goes my T7. So anyway, Jimmy ordered one of these from Amazon and had it sent to me. Okay, so I am going to put this video on YouTube, but it's going to be the edited version of this. In other words, what you're going to see on YouTube is going to be portions of this video that look really nice and friendly. Okay, the bottom line is, first of all, I may have stripped this screw. I may have stripped this screw trying to take it out. So I don't know for sure if it's going to come out or not, okay, right now, but we're going to find out right here on Patreon. If it won't come out, there won't be a review. That's fine. There'll be lots of other people reviewing this. I already saw Mike Fugazi's already got a premiere coming up, and we're going to see him from Ronnie Shellist and Dennis Grunling and probably Todd Parrott and everybody else, okay? Now, like I said, I called Hohner and said I'm not willing to do the review for Hohner, right? That's different than the YouTube review, like record a video for Hohner to put up. I can't get behind this instrument. I don't care if it takes a T7. I think the T7 screwdriver should be included with the Golden Melody, or there should at least be a sticker on the thing that says, go buy a T7 before you break your harmonica. On top of that, even if the T7 works, and on this one that I stripped out, but on any other harp, if you lose one of these little screws, you're going to need to order a tiny T7 screw from like Micro Marker from some kind of hardware store before you can put it back on, unless you have a ton of these just lying around, okay? So that's really messed up, in my opinion. I think that's wrong, right? And again, going back to what I said earlier, this angle, no. It was easier before when we lay it on the table and I could go up from the top flat. And then that way I'm not worried about the screws. The other thing is, if this slips, this is going to stab my hand. This is a really bad angle, okay? So I'm going to try not to lose the screw, and I'm going to take it apart now, and we're finally going to adjust the action, okay? So here we go. I'm trying the proper screwdriver. I can't remember if this is the good side or the bad side, but it's coming out easy. They say the right tool for the right job. Boy, is that true. The older you get, the more you realize that. Okay, both screws are coming out effortlessly, and I mean that. I'm not buttering up. Here they are. I'm not going to, well, here, I don't want to lose them. There they are, okay. All right. If you lose one of these, boy, you're messed up. Okay, here we go. Let's open it up. Boom. Okay, here it goes. It's opening up. It's not coming off easy, actually. There we go. So, pretty nice. There we go. So, here's the covers, right? Boom. Now I'm going to do what I wanted to do earlier, which is adjust the action. Okay, you can see where it's got metal receptacles there. So I wonder if those can come out. I'm not going to take the replates off, guys. All right, so let me grab a little. I could probably do it with this T7, actually. Yeah, let me try that. Now I'm going to change the action, okay? So how I do this normally is get light, lots of light, since I'm blind and can't see, even with these glasses. And I'm just going to kind of push up. This is really hard to see. This is why I don't do this, guys, on YouTube, right? Like, there's other videos that teach you how to do this with people who have better cameras than I do. So I'm just kind of pushing up on the action right here. And just don't try this at home, I don't think. Not without a better video. Don't use my video. So I'm just kind of pushing lightly at different spots on the reed to adjust the action. This is not a video on how to do this. I'm just showing you that after years of practice, it doesn't take long. It really doesn't take years of practice either. I did this the first time somebody told me about it. I had to go back in there and do it. I went a little too far the first time. So now I'm just pushing down on the reed at different angles, trying to get the reed closer to the reed plate, the same way the guitar strings would be off of a guitar. Okay. And we're just going to move these down. I don't even know if I'm going to mess with the 7 overdraw. Let me get a better screwdriver. Story of my life over here with these things. Okay, let's see. There we go. Yay, the world is coming together. Okay, let's see. I'm pushing down. There we go. I'll mess with the 7 overdraw a little bit. All right. So let's see. So I got the action a little closer. Let's see. I can do better on 5 below. You really can't see. Let me see if I can come in and show you how I'm doing this. The best way to do this is to take the reeds off. So I'm just kind of going in and pushing up a little bit. You can't really see that. You see, you need a good camera, right? You need somebody to at least hold the camera for you. You know. Anyway, there we go. So now I'm going to put it back together in real time. All right, so you can see about how long this takes. Now, before I put it back together, what I'm going to do is hold it together to see if the work that I did any good. Okay, so this is odd. So there's these little tabs right here, and those need to fit into this tiny little thing in here. Okay, I really don't like... Oh, I almost lost that little receptacle. I'm sorry. Not my jam. Not my jam. I work for the company, and or I'm endorsed by the company or sponsored or whatever you want to call it, and I'm very, very happy with these harmonicas. But this one is not my jam. Somebody else is going to love this thing. But, folks, it's not me. Now, I'm already having... Okay, there we go. So now I got it snapped back into place. It does snap in nice. I got to admit that. It does. It's easy to hold without the reed plates. So now let's see how those overblows play that I've just barely adjusted the action. Easy, right? Nice. All right, now let's see the overdraw. We'll see. I don't think so. I didn't do enough work on it. Ah, there it is. Now that's just with me holding the cover plates on. So now let's get our T7. Get a T7. T7 screwdriver. If you get this, even if you don't want to set the action, even if you don't overblow. Oh, listen to that. That's that little tiny thing. I'm worried about losing that. All right. even if you don't want to set the action or ever, you're going to eventually blow some spit or some lint or something into that thing, and you're going to need to clean it. In order to clean it, you're going to need to take it apart. Okay, here we go with that slightly awkward angle, but my fabulous T7 screwdriver, which holds very tight, and there it goes. Nice and tight, easy, no stripping. Okay, right tool for the right job, but you're going to need a tool. You know what Jimmy told me? He said, you should switch all your screws to a T7. You know what? Too late, bro. It's been like 100+ years of Phillips and flathead, right? Don't T7 on me now, right? I'm not doing it. All right, anyway, I got to tell you, though, it is nice. Like Gerhard, the guy who invented this, he's the one who wants everyone to go to T7s. It does grip nicely. All right, there we go, right? I did it. Thank you, Jimmy. He's proud. Now, check it out. I can even, once you get good at this, again, you need to practice this a little. Do it on an old harp. Once you get good at this, you can even adjust the action while the harp is still together. So I'm putting the screwdriver in like vertically, like facing up, okay? And I'm putting it in the 6th blow. Now, this is definitely, don't try this at home, kids, okay? And I'm just pushing it up just lightly. Okay, cool. So I put it in too far. Now, here's the problem, right? This thing, it's in the way. I can't go in and change it without taking it apart. On my other harmonicas, I could just go in to 5 draw and change the action. But that thing, it's in the way. No. Now, I might be able to reach 6 blow with this tool. I need another tool. So here I'm going in. All right, I think that's 7. Man, I can't count. This thing's in my way. Oh, my goodness. Man, I don't know. That's a huge... I didn't even think about that when I opened this, that I wouldn't be able to get into the back of my harp and kind of fiddle around with my reeds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can't reach 6. So now, because I set the action too tight just now on 6, now I have to go back in there and do it. Guess what? I'm not doing it on the video, right? I'm probably not even going to play this thing ever again, all right? So you know what? I'll tell you what. I will send this harmonica to one of my Patreon patrons, okay? Let me see. How do I decide who gets it? Okay. First of all, if you live outside of the United States, we'll do a raffle. We'll do it. You're going to need to pay the shipping, all right? Because it could be like expensive to ship this thing. I don't even know if it'd be worth it, right? You might need to buy this wherever you live. All right. I am going to send this to one of my Patreon patrons. The first person that can tell me the name of Pat Ramsey's son, I will mail this harmonica to. Send it in my message box. If you get the first person that does it, the first person that tells me the name of Pat Ramsey's son, the harmonica playing son, he's got 2. The harmonica playing son will get this harmonica mailed to them. If you live in the United States, I'll pay shipping. If you're outside of the United States, you're going to have to pay shipping, and I will mail it to you. All right, guys. Thank you, both Patreon and the YouTube version. If you want to see the unedited version of this, go over to my Patreon. It's a little different. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you guys very much. Hohner Golden Melody, radically different. My verdict, too different. A lot of problems, a lot of inherent issues for the player that's been playing a long time. Does it look cool? It looks, in my opinion, it looks fabulous. Is it functional? No. It's just for show. Just for show. Thanks, guys.